Hello.
Ask how your back's doing.
How was
How's
everything
your
feeling,
tailbone?
Sandro?
How's your head?
It hurts. Yeah. The first one was hard because, like, I think I got so tense and so like, oh, I'm about to fall like bad. So I feel like that kind of like got me a little, a little out of it. And then the second fall was bad too. So just recover, get back, and that's it.
I mean, this was a game. I mean, you look at the 3-point difference in 3-point shooting.
What's that? I can't hear you. Say it again.
The difference in 3-point shooting. They're sitting in zone a lot. It looks like more and more teams are at least giving you that look. Is there any simple way to solve that? And why is it giving you so many problems?
Just keep trusting this shot. I think today, like, we were passing up some shots because we wanted to get a better shot. And I think that's what sometimes zone does. Like, they didn't really close out. So you think they rotating. Now you got a guy open, you pass it. Like, you got to, or you got to attack and kind of collapse it, or you just got to trust your shot and then go crash the boards. And I think we were a little hesitant today. That's what I would say. Like, I feel like I wish we were more kind of like just shoot it, don't think about it, or just. I think one thing I gotta say, like, there were times where we were like super unselfish and then just rotating it, and like even when we had a 24 shot clock violation, me and Jamal, because we passed like 4 times to each other. So just take that shot and just live with it and just trust the shot, I would say, and the rest gonna take care of itself, because every time you'll go in the middle, they will go man. So just be aggressive against the zone. We were passive a little bit.
And at the other end, I mean, it's not a big mystery, right? Doncic and LeBron are giant point guards who can really maneuver things in the half court. What do they do that kind of makes it difficult for you guys to get out and run and push the pace? And how do they keep you in kind of a half court?
Yeah, it's just as you say, like, they're unselfish. They get a lot of fouls called, which is, you can't really touch him. More of like Doncic, like, he just, and then on the other hand, I feel like we were getting trouble. Like, I think we were kind of getting a little bit smacked around, and we were not getting a friendly whistle. So just play through that, and then I think, like, overall, like, we were defending, we're trying to be there, and there was that little like burst they had for like 3 threes, and then they went out like 11 or something like that. So just stay with it, and just communicate on defense. And then CMB went down. He's great defensively, who helps us a lot, and we just gotta stay together. I feel like it's all about like communicating, staying together, and then it's just tough because they also have night, like as you said, they're both like point guards. So every time they would drive in and somebody would step up, they would just throw it to Aiden, and then he would get a bucket. So just figure that out.
So it's like that kind of automatic instinct that you're talking about there. Is that when you talk about zone that was lacking? Would you say it's just not so much like leaning into a space where you're getting too unselfish?
Yeah, I'd say
decision making.
that's what I'm saying. I think it should be 0.5. Like I caught a few times and I wanted to shoot. Then I saw them slicing, so I was like, oh, maybe this guy's open. So I swung it, and then, I feel like that's where, like, you kind of, like, you just got to get it. And if you see that you're open, like, shoot it or just drive it. I feel like there were a lot of times we kind of held and tried to find the best one, and that's the zone. It slows you down, right? Because every time we ran, they couldn't get in the zone. We would get an easy basket. So that's what they started playing zone, because they couldn't really keep up with the temp. So I feel like that's the only thing. Like, just even like when you drove down, like I had a couple of, like, I missed the floater, but it just drove it, and they kind of, the paint is open, and then you got to find the guys. And I feel like we dished a couple of times to Scotty. He kind of missed, like, but that's the whole game. Like, and then I feel like we kind of became a little like, do we drive in, do we shoot, and then that's where, like, kind of like everything misses.
Obviously, it was like a smaller sample size, unfortunately, for Colin. But
Yeah.
what do you see in terms of just his want for these level of matchups that he's had
Oh.
over and so far?
He loves it. He loves it, and he's an unbelievable defender. And man, the way he can control his body, move his feet, is definitely a gift. And I'm trying to learn a few things from him and just make sure, like, I kind of crank up my defensive things, because he's so into it, and he never backs down from nobody. So he's amazing, and he just got to keep doing what he's doing.
Starting off with Colin, just what things are and
Yeah, he got hit on his hand. He already had a little bit of issues with the same hand. We did some X-rays over here right away. He was not able to come. The results came negative, but it was very tender, and he was not able to come back.
I mean, is it too early to say? Is that could be a few days or
too early? Really, I'm not sure at this point. We gotta see how he's gonna feel. Obviously, tomorrow morning, and then see if he needs additional tests and where he's at.
I mean, it seems too simple just to say it was point shooting was the biggest difference in that game. But is there something else other than that? The fact that they made 7 more threes than you, and something that you felt you could have controlled a little better.
I think our shooting was not great. Obviously, I thought that we were getting good looks. I thought that also we had more opportunities to get even better looks, to make some simple reads and simple passes. We were hesitant with the ball. We did not allow ball to go quickly. We had spurts when we did that, and our offense looked really good in those moments. And that kind of affected us on defensive end as well. I thought that our defensive intensity and focus slipped there, and offense affected our defense.
Were you satisfied with the pace that you played at? We talked a little bit about before the game. The Lakers are vulnerable to fast teams. I know J.J. Redick was a little bit worried about that. They're coming off a back-to-back, and yet, they seem the game was in the half court quite a bit.
I mean, it was in a half court because, first of all, they were able to score. When they score, their defense is going to be set. A lot of possessions they were in a zone, so it's really hard to play with in a fast break and to play with a lot of pace. When we were getting stops, like start of the game, and we were logged in defensively, it was good for us. We allowed them, to get some offensive rebounds, easy second chance points. So it was really hard for us to get in transition as much as we wanted.
Sandro, CMB, Scotty, they applied for 27 of the 30 points you had in the first quarter. Was there something that they were doing that you maybe went away from to address the 3-point shooting that didn't kind of allow?
No, I just thought that our pace was good in the first half. I thought that our defense, we kept them to 23 points. Our defense was very good. We were able to get stops, to get rebounds, and to run out of that. That's where our majority of our points in transition actually came there in the first quarter.
I mean, Sandro bumps his head, tailbone. Can you speak to just the level of kind of intensity that he plays with in those moments where some people might want to sub out, but he chooses to stay in and continue to play?
He's just like a really, really tough player. He likes to go out there and compete to the best ability and to help his team. I thought he played good game overall tonight, but those situations are happening, and he's finding ways to play through that.
What do you attribute to both Brandon missing his first 7 of 8 shots, but then being able to find his stride later on?
I thought that those were good looks. They didn't fall early in the game. After that, he had a really good stretch and he was making shots. I don't think that it was anything to do with defense. The ball just did not fall at the beginning.
I'm sure you have data available to you, but to my eye, it seems like you're seeing more zone, more regular. Teams are staying in it more often. Is that something, based on the lineups you can put out there in terms of shooting, that you're just going to have to deal with and compensate for somehow?
They played zone quite a bit. I thought that, especially early, we were getting good looks. They did not fall. When we had a little bit of success and scored a couple of times, that got them in out of the zone. There are a couple of things you can do against the zone. First thing is, if you're getting stops and running and not allowing them to set their defense, that definitely is helping. And then zone is such that you're picking the paint and really inviting the team to shoot a ball. We gotta trust the pass, we gotta trust open shots, and live with the outcome.